Chelsea travel all the way to Greece to face their next Conference League opponent. And this is one very crucial match for Chelsea, as Chelsea will be playing against Panathinkos away. Now, the Conference League, as I have always said, is a very important trophy that I need Chelsea to actually win this season. Chelsea are heavily favorites to win this competition, and I want Chelsea to win this competition so that it can bring that winning edge into the team. Now, Chelsea are back from a very disappointing defeat at Anfield, a game that Chelsea feel like they should have gotten something out of it. And this game, this Conference League game can actually be the bouncing game that Chelsea can use to actually prepare themselves for the weekend fixture against a tough opponent in Newcastle, who I will be analyzing. Now, these are the team that has traveled in the goalkeepers, Sanchez, Jorgensen, and Bergstrom. Defenders, we have Disasi, Cucurella, Tosin, Badiashile, and Viega. Midfielders, notable players who are missing are players such as Cole Palmer, Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia. Even Reece James is missing in the defensive areas. And in the attacking areas, we do not see players such as Nicholas Jackson making that attacking lineup. Now, Chelsea have actually even begun training, and they were training yesterday at night. And today, Chelsea are actually going to go to an early morning training, then have their game later in the day. And we are going to try and look at what Chelsea can do, what Enzo Maresca can pick in his starting 11 for this game, as Chelsea need to effectively win this game earlier on. Before we begin our analysis, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Now, Enzo Maresca will have to pick a lineup that actually balances his team. He picks this is the initial phases of the Conference League, and Chelsea are favorites, so Maresca will make some huge changes. Now, the first change that Maresca is going to pick is bringing in Jorgensen for Robert Sanchez, and in my opinion, I want to see Jorgensen start a Premier League game. I have really lost a lot of trust in Robert Sanchez, and Jorgensen will play this game, but I would hopefully want if he can be given a chance in the Newcastle game, because I do not believe Sanchez can take Chelsea forward. And the back four, I'm going to go with Malo Gusto right back, centre back partnership of Disasi and Fofana and Badiashile, while Renato Viega comes in as a left back. Now, I have excluded Tosin because of his performance against Liverpool, and I've also included Disasi so that at least you ensure that the manager gives a lot of players the minutes that they require. And I just believe that this back four is enough to actually give Chelsea something. But I know they are going to concede because these are not good defend. The two centre backs are not our first choice, but that is it. I'm going to pick a double pivot of Enzo Fernandez and Dewsbury Hall, and Enzo Fernandez will actually captain the team, and him not playing the game on Saturday, and it's looking more likely that Romeo Lavia is actually coming to pick his position in the team, then automatically you understand that he's going to be the one who is going to be the main player in Chelsea's midfield in this game, with Dewsbury Hall coming in to get some minutes in this game as well. And looking at the three playing just ahead of the midfield, Mudryk can get his opportunity at left wing, João Felix can come into the number 10 position, while Pedro Neto can come in to play as the starting right winger. And this is to give these players an opportunity to try and prove themselves so that they can break into the first team, and also to give this team an overall minute so that at least you have harmony in the squad, so that you can give players the opportunity and the chance to actually play and add their tallies. Leading the line is Christopher Nkunku. He's the second striker, and Maresca has decided that he will be Chelsea's second striker. He really needs to take this competition serious. He needs to score a lot of goals for Chelsea in this competition and ensure Chelsea actually win this trophy so that he can be maybe the top scorer and actually even be the star in leading Chelsea to this win. So when you look at Chelsea in lineup will be a 4-2-3-1 structure. And this 4-2-3-1 structure is Chelsea's structure on paper, as we are going to discuss what Chelsea's structure without and with the ball is going to be. This is the kind of lineup that Enzo Maresca has preferred Chelsea to be in, and I believe this is how he's going to set up his team today and predicting his team. So Chelsea will be up against another team that is playing with a 4-2-3-1 formation, because that is what Panathinkos actually play with. And because of this, Panathinkos will try to look to match Chelsea, because they will be reacting to how Chelsea play, because Chelsea is the more dominant team in this fixture. Panathinkos at home will most likely try to press Chelsea high up the pitch, because they are at home and they are trying to actually play towards their fans, and they are trying to actually get a result against Chelsea, so that they can go into the second leg in a much favorable position when they actually face Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So we expect a much more aggressive approach. Now, when Chelsea have the ball, Chelsea can either decide to go into their 3-2-2-3 structure, and this is the 3 center backs, with Gusto inverting in midfield and Viega inverting into the backline, with Benio Badishile being the central center back, with Disasi and Viega on either side. Then Dewsbury Hall pushing on to the left half space to link up with Mikhailo Mudryk, and João Felix moving towards the right to try and link up with Pedro Neto. But we saw how Liverpool managed to counter this Chelsea's box-shaped midfield, and we don't know if Panathinkos will be quite excellent in dealing with this, but this will automatically give Chelsea numerical overload. But what if Panathinkos actually move to the contrary way of countering this? Now, we've seen how the 4-2-4 has been deployed to counter the box midfield, and because Panathinkos are not a greater threat as a team such as Liverpool or the Premier League sides, then Maresca can decide to move into a 3-1-3-3 system by pushing Malo Gusto onto high up the pitch to play as an extra attacker, so that Chelsea can have 3 players in between the lines, with João Felix playing as a second striker to Christopher Nkunku, allowing Enzo Fernandez to be the deep lying playmaker who actually distributes the ball from deep in the defensive areas of the pitch, giving Chelsea that solidity. Now, having this kite formation allows Chelsea to have 3 players against 2 holding pivots, and because Chelsea will be having 3 players against the 2 holding pivots, they will position themselves in areas where they are able to hurt and outnumber Panathinkos' backline, making Chelsea very dangerous, very deadly when they are looking to make runs in behind. Now, without the ball, Chelsea should be quite aggressive to win the ball, and that has been the mantra for Enzo Maresca, who has tried to have Chelsea win the ball aggressively high. We saw how Chelsea were really creating problems for Liverpool, but because Gusto was unable to win his duels against Salah, that actually costed Chelsea a lot. But if Chelsea managed to press aggressively high, they are more likely to win the ball from Panathinkos. So one way Chelsea can actually do this is pressing in a 4-4-2 system by having João Felix joining in Christopher Nkunku, while Dewsbury Hall pushing to cover either pivot with ball relative to how the ball is actually played on the pitch. And this is to try and ensure that Panathinkos have little time and space on the ball and can actually not play out from the back and play through Chelsea's midfield. And this will ensure that Chelsea retain possession and actually suffocate and actually even create problems for Panathinkos that can make them lose the ball in dangerous areas. We saw how Chelsea were able to play through Liverpool, and I expect Chelsea to not have a problem actually playing through, though I know that Enzo Maresca will shuffle the entire starting 11, but Chelsea's second 11 is still better than Panathinkos, and it's actually a team that should actually go and win this game. So what is my overall opinion of this game and prediction? So I am predicting that Chelsea will actually win this game 3-1, and this is because I know that the defensive partnership of Disasi and Badiashile is not going to give Chelsea a clean sheet, and I just expect that Chelsea's attack will be enough to actually finish the job for Chelsea. What are your predictions for this game? And what are your opinions on how the team is actually progressing? If you've liked and enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.